p.m. on July 23rd, 2021, Friday. I have just defecated in the restroom at Starbucks on Freeport. This is the condition I have left it in. Male staff who is resembling occultic doppelganger of Mark Rowe and Gary Horton accosted me on my way to the restroom to use it, telling me that he couldn't let me use it, and this is the second time that he's done that, because last time I used it, it was a mess, but he said he had to fix it. I asked him what the facts are. He refuses to tell me what the facts are that he's speaking of. I told him this is in violation of health code, and you have to let me use the public restroom, and it was totally false. Could have been somebody else that did any damage to the restroom, because I always leave it in the condition that I just showed just now. I'm not needing to cause problems, but I have legal matters, and I come here to work on them using Wi-Fi. Okay? Now, that is a violation of health code refusing. Do you want to come see the condition of the restroom? What's that? No, I have not. That is a total lie. Look, no, you do not. And you see, you have other witnesses. You have other people in the situation that I'm confronting. They're organized crime network enemies of mine. They're going around and telling you people to deny service, and it's a pattern going around. Now, I'm handling this legal matter on Wi-Fi, and it's really illegal for you to deny the public restroom. And I'll show you the condition that I left it in if you want to go in there. It's totally perfect. But see, that is false. And it is a lie. And it's organized criminal network that is coming in here, and you're colluding it. Now, I have legal matters of lawsuits against other Starbucks. You don't want to be involved, so don't do this anymore. Can I buy a refill? Because I'm going to use Wi-Fi on these legal matters. Handling with the restroom, when I'm telling you that's a violation of health code, there's going to be a lawsuit about this. Okay, look. With the gang police chief, who was pointing a freaking camera, cell phone camera at me, while I was discussing. There's no reason for that. I tell you, because I was communicating in community when no, it really isn't. And no, it's illegal for you to deprive me in my legal matters to gather record of facts. And you're wrong. Now you're doing it again. Was there a call?
Yes.
It's totally false and malicious.
Okay, let's go talk out here. What's your name, sir? Go ahead.
You're Santos, and I've met you before.
I think I might have.
No, Look, man.
Did I meet you off of Broadway? Maybe.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
I was trying to use public restroom. I've been reporting over and over again. And obviously, I'm very known by your police department. I'm here to use Wi-Fi for legal purposes in my legal matters.
What's your name?
Which you do know. I know that I'm known by everybody in your department.
I forgot you.
And I'm dealing with a situation where police officers lie about everything. But this, I'm telling you, in the whole history of this has to be acknowledged.
So can I tell you why I'm here? Would you allow me to do that?
Because they called because I used the public restroom, and that's totally illegal.
So they called because, from what I was told, is that you're trying to groom and bathe yourself inside of
I am not.
In a private business.
But I defecated, and that's not really true.
Okay.
And I clean up with hydrogen peroxide.
I don't know. I'm not asking you.
So this is a frivolous stop.
What do you mean?
This is a very frivolous stop that's retaliatory and malicious.
I'm just here to talk to you.
And when? Well, I have a sculpatory to give you. I've been reporting conspiracy to frustrate and disrupt my legal matter cases.
You, right?
And I'm in the middle of what I'm saying, don't obstruct it.
Okay.
About this, and what your department has been also colluding with, obviously, by acts like this. Okay. This right now is very frivolous. Okay. By a frivolous call.
What is frivolous?
That is a total frivolous.
What does that mean?
Okay, you don't know what frivolous means.
I'm trying to understand.
It's here. It's here. Okay, look. It's frivolous. And when I have a legal right to work on my legal matters, I committed no crime. There's a false report about me having done anything that meets elements of crimes, which would be the only reason for calling you.
Has the right to refuse service.
And this actually is against law. And when it's disrupting my cases, depriving resources,
what is your name?
I'm trying to use the Wi-Fi
what is your name?
to resolve these legal problems.
Do you have ID on you?
I do not. It was stolen. I'm trying to take care of that. And with the Department of Human Assistance. Okay.
What's your first
I'm being harassed with another frivolous stop when there has been a long train of these. And I've been making reports about crimes on me, okay? And they don't have...
I need you to understand me right now. They want you trespassed. They don't want you...
I'm recording this.
That's fine.
And this...
I'm recording it too.
Yeah, right. And I'm telling you, you're on the wrong side in this legal matter.
So look.
And it's harassing my cases.
I'm not
disrupting.
The one who's saying you're not allowed to.
I'm trying to contact the DOJ.
The employees do not want you.
Office of Inspector General.
The restroom.
And that is illegal. That is against
okay.
Federal Health Code.
So what's your name? What's your last name, at least? So I can call you Mr.
And you already know it. And by my birth name that is in your database record,
you may think you're very, very
it is Horton.
Popular. Horton. Thank you, Mr. Horton. I appreciate it. Now I can actually address you by your name. Now, Mr. Horton, they don't want you there anymore. Okay?
Do you know that there is law about rights and at public places?
Do you understand that?
And when
they have the right to refuse service.
And I'm understanding that it's totally wrong.
So if they looked at me and they're like, hey, you've been in the bathroom too long. We don't want you here. We're going to call the police to get you trespassed.
This is his thoughts.
They can do that. Okay?
You're saying that. I'll take this up. It'll be attached with the correspondence and communications I'm making to the Department of Justice of the United States of America right now, and you're trying to disrupt it because there's electronic surveillance with organized crime.
To do that.
There's organized crime.
Mr. Horton, what's
right.
your first name?
James.
Thank you.
And exculpatory.
Okay.
I have heard over and over again that there is a warrant that is a very frivolous one from Woodland that was, and I keep on telling this over and over again, I've made your police department aware, has been judicial misconduct, and it was falsely issued.
Is that what you're saying?
Dealing with their judicial misconduct that went over 4 years with the case beyond all of my rights. That was judicial misconduct about allegedly saying fighting words that was totally, completely false. To have something hanging around in the database, and I've reported this, and on my website. My website's www.bboip.wordpress.com that your department is very familiar with.
Okay.
About all of these abuses that have been done to me.
Are you going to hang out here for the rest of the day, or what's your plan?
Well, I was... Right now. When there is illegal electronic surveillance. I'm telling you what I'm telling you now.
Okay.
Illegal electronic surveillance of all of my activities on the internet and over the cellular network, of all my work product, of everything I'm doing, it portrays to me being proven constantly all through the day, every day. This is totally illegal. What there is knowing by these investigatory agencies with their extreme abuse against all of my rights of the Bill of Rights.
I'm very sorry you're going through that.
And this, I'm telling you, does exist. When what you're alleging to be the law about them saying that they don't want any particular person that they don't want here, and then this is within the scope and duty of you to come and cater to that, is totally, completely false. I'm trying to contact with reports about being a target of crimes by United States federal law.
Okay, give me a second. Just hang on.
Now, what I'm telling you is right, and don't retaliate. This is an illegal stop. And what I'm trying to tell you is I'm using Wi-Fi to work on my legal cases, and this is obviously a frivolous stop in conjunct with abusive investigatory means by illegal electronic espionage and surveillance on my work product against freaking fundamental rights.
Mr. Horton, when's your birthday?
August 11th, 1970.
70?
The false warrant was falsely issued. These are my legal materials and resources. I am not to be arrested, or that's collusion in a criminal conspiracy that's retaliatory malicious. Over a petty misdemeanor alleged about saying some fighting words when they abused all of my rights. They had DOD personnel menace me in the court. Extreme judicial misconduct. I've communicated this time and time again. Your department is responsible that I have done that, to not quit freaking denying that I have over and over again, and acknowledge fully what I have communicated to you without retaliatory malicious misconduct. And this frivolity that keeps on happening is disrupting my pursuits that are legal, that are not to be disrupted. With time waste and delay. With all of the interruptions disrupting. These things go on my website and get reported to the federal government. And I'm repeating myself over and over and over and over again. And that is right. You took a report and I emailed to you AV evidence about.
You don't have a warrant.
Look, I need my time not to be taken up.
Okay.
I am overburdened.
Go back to your chair.
Can this be over? But that's right. Now you're reminding me when I saw you before. I reported that a contract killer hatchet man tried to kill me, and nothing was done about it. When I emailed you AV evidence, and this is part of what I'm reporting to the crimes victims and buds person of the Department of Justice right now, and then you show up because they illegally say I can't use a public restroom, trying to disrupt by deprival of resources in my cases. Now I keep on saying this over and over and over again, too many times that it's taken up all my life and too much time. It is taking up too much of my time. And that needs to stop. I'm reporting it federal over and over again. Right now, I'm trying to write my communication and email it and report it with AV documents. And then lo and behold, who would wonder? You show up, deny that you've ever known me, anything of this matter at all. I'm dealing with police thinking that they can lie about these things, but they can't. Now I'm confronting you about it.